Okay, let's get this apartment together. I'm specifically filming this because I'm getting my apartment ready to film an apartment tour, finally. So I'm first starting off by going in each room and cleaning off anything that's on the counters or the table or the couch, just any items that are randomly just laying around. Basically clearing out all the countertops. Here I'm just restocking on the toilet paper before I forget, and then going to my bedroom. Side note, we are going to be all over the place in this apartment because I start in one room, then the other, and then you'll see. But here I'm just taking off what's on my bed. I'm gonna do my bed. I had just washed my sheets literally this past week, so I didn't need to rewash them just yet, but on a regular reset day I would do that as well. Kind of went through my jewelry a little bit too and put some stuff away because I usually kind of have my jewelry just laying around on the table, especially my everyday jewelry. And then after I put some of that away, we are going to set the mood a little bit throughout this video. I purposely filmed this more around sunset time because I wanted it to transition into nighttime. That way you guys can see how my apartment looks at night, because in my apartment tour you will see how my apartment looks mostly in the daytime. So I kind of wanted to give you both vibes. I don't know if this is anybody else, but I have a bad habit of moving my laundry around throughout the entire house. This was on my bed and I was lazy to put it away, so I put it on the couch, and then I wanted to sit on the couch, so the next day I'll put it on the bed, and it's just a back and forth cycle. It's terrible, but I'm finally putting it away for you guys for this video. Once I get all of my clothes off of that couch, we're gonna put this blanket away and do a little bit of pillow fluffing. Side note, all the stuff that's on this coffee table right here, that is all the decor that I'm going to be putting throughout my apartment throughout this video. I showed all of this stuff in a recent video and as well as over on my Instagram and on my TikTok. You'll also see all of this stuff in my apartment tour, and in that video is where I will go fully in depth with where everything is from. So just a heads up, there won't be a whole lot of links in today's video, but everything is going to be linked in my apartment tour. After clearing up the countertops in the kitchen, I moved on to clearing up my sink. I threw any dishes that I had in there in the dishwasher. I also had this gross bowl of cereal from earlier this morning just sitting on my desk, and listen, I've been working hard trying to crank out videos for you guys on all my platforms, so I completely forgot about that bowl. But anyways, I'm just washing like my wooden spoons here. Anything that I don't throw in the dishwasher, I'm just washing on the side. And then I moved on to my little office area. I did have some stuff just kind of laying around from when I was doing my makeup and filming and editing. So I just kind of threw everything in my makeup bag and put that away and just cleared up any random stuff that was just lingering on my desk. I've had these bags sitting in my corner little couch for way too long. I planned on filming a bags that you need for the fall video for Instagram and TikTok. I still might, but I feel like I want to find a few more cute bags before I do that. Now we can start getting to the nitty gritty part. So I'm just getting rid of any Trash, I have a rug that I needed to wash, so I just put it right by the washer. And any trash that I'm going to take, I'm just moving it towards the front of my apartment. Then I'm throwing in my rug. This Method laundry detergent smells so good. I highly recommend trying the ginger one. It's orange and that one smells amazing, but I just wanted to try this beach sage one because I liked the ginger one so much. Ugh. This part, my shoes, I had shoes everywhere. I didn't show where all my shoes were laying around, but I had these. I had some sandals and some other flats just spread out through my apartment. I was like, girl, we need to get this together. So even in my closet, I didn't even put them where they need to go. That's another story for another day. But the shoes were put away. Here we're moving on to actually cleaning and disinfecting. I have my broom in my hand because I'm going to dust off the corners and all the crevices in my apartment, which I have not done probably since moving in, which is a shame. But we're human, it's fine. So I'm taking my broom and literally going through all of the baseboards and dusting everything off. This felt so good to do. They weren't super dusty, but it does make a big difference. And from here, I'm basically just going around every surface of my apartment and disinfecting and cleaning it. I started with my office. I cleaned my table, which had some makeup stains, some just random food stains because I do sometimes eat while I'm standing up working. Cleaned off and disinfected my laptop because I use that baby every single day, and sometimes I'd be forgetting to disinfect it. And then I go in and clean my mirror with glass cleaner. By the way, some of my favorite cleaning products have been the Koala Eco brand. I have their kitchen cleaner, their glass cleaner, one of their cleaning products for when I mop. They smell really good and they are all natural, but sometimes I do like to go in with something a little bit more disinfecting. And for that, I've been using the brand Everspring. I have their antibacterial disinfecting cleaner, and that works really well. Watching this clip right here, I'm like, I love the way my apartment looks at night. It's very moody and cozy. I also love the way it looks in the daytime, but it's just something about the nighttime that just hits different. It's so pretty. To do a little bit of decorating, I am adding some of the pieces that I got from Home Goods and Marshalls as of recently. This photo frame, I got it from Home Goods. I was kind of unsure about it, I was telling you guys, but I think I'm gonna keep it. I already ripped the tag off, so I have to keep it. But I kind of like the edginess of it, and it's kind of funky. It's a cowhide photo frame, which is kind of rare. But this other decor that's sitting on the table, we'll go through that in a second. These coffee table books, I have had them sitting on my coffee table for a while, minus the safari one. That one's pretty new, but it needed a little something more. So I added this cheetah glass pumpkin, this faux plant. Both of them are from Home Goods, and a few other things. I also just have to say, I am so proud of how well I've done as a plant mom. This plant right here has been sprouting new leaves like crazy. I recently moved it to this table and it gets a lot more sunlight, and it's just like, thank you, mommy. It loves it there. And all my other plants are thriving. I only have one that is kind of being funny with me, and it's my money tree. I'm like, what you trying to tell me? What you trying to tell? It's literally browning on me, which very on brand for how life is feeling right now. But I'm like, girl, get it together. But anyways, I think I'm kind of wrapping it up here as far as disinfecting, because girl, we've been disinfecting for a little bit too long. But I'm cleaning the mirror here using the koala glass cleaner too, and disinfecting the sink, the toilet, and just covering all the bases. It is not a true cleaning video unless you season your bathtub. And that is what I am doing here. I usually let it sit a little bit. I don't know what it is about letting the powder sit on there for a little bit. It just marinates. But I didn't have time for all that because I was already at this point ready to go to bed. But went in, scrubbed all the corners and the nooks, and then rinsed it right off. I did the same thing to the sink, used the same exact product. I forget what this is called, but any powder bleach product is kind of like my go-to when it comes to cleaning my bathtub and my sinks. What's a stove cleaner that you guys like to use for stoves like this? Because for this, I honestly just use the Koala kitchen cleaner, but probably should use something a little bit better. I just don't know what to use. I'm sure there are a ton of kitchen stove cleaners, but let me know what your guys' personal favorite one is and I'll check it out. This is how you know it's a seasonal transition, when you start switching out your greenery or your plants in your home to something more fall-esque. It just changes the whole vibe. So these stems, I got them at Target and they look pretty realistic in my opinion. I really like them and they were only $5 each, so I put 5 in here and I like the way they look. I did forget to clean my fridge, so I'm taking some stainless steel cleaner, just wiping that off really quick before I move on to vacuuming. I promise we are almost done cleaning here. Vacuuming and mopping are the very last step. I pretty much start from top to bottom, I guess you could say, just clearing things up, dusting, then wiping and disinfecting, vacuuming, and then mopping at the very, very end. So I'm starting at the front of my apartment and moving into the guest bathroom. I completely forget about my guest bathroom sometimes. It never really gets dirty, but obviously over time, sometimes it gathers dust or whatever the case may be. So I just quickly went in there and did a 1-2 clean. Nothing crazy because again, no one really uses it that much, but I did go in and clean the toilet just because sometimes natural grime just kind of builds up. And then I wiped down the sink and did a quick vacuum. And after finishing wiping down the guest bathroom, I just move on to vacuuming every single part of my apartment. I start from the front all the way to the back. My office, the kitchen / dining area, the living room, my bedroom, and then my bathroom. Shout out to Jalen / Face Over Matter. I was watching / listening to her vlog while I was cleaning for the second half of the night. And listen, there's nothing like some good old fabuloso, okay? So I am taking this O-Cedar mop that I have, and this is a double-sided mop, and I like to use this for my bathroom specifically. I use one side for one bathroom, and then I flip it and use the other side for the other bathroom. And I like to use this mop specifically for my bathrooms because I can remove the pad and throw it in the washer in steaming hot water and disinfect it. Whereas with the mop head, that's a little bit more tricky to do. It's just a little bit cleaner to do it that way. So that's what I like to use that for. And I have multiples of these pads so I can just reuse them if I want to use the mop for my office or for any other part. I have about 6 or 7 of them, and I don't know, this mop is just so convenient. It doesn't even need batteries. By the way, this is not sponsored, but if they want to sponsor your girl, period, come through. But anyways, you don't even need batteries or to charge it up. All you have to do is press on the handle and it squirts out the water / solution mixture. I don't know, it's really good. It also says you could use just hot water, but I'm gonna put a little mop solution in there, and that's exactly what I do. And then I take my other O-Cedar mop. This is like the real mop, and I put more Fabuloso, some steaming hot water. You could boil your water if you want to, but again, I was ready to go to bed. I was already cleaning for about 3-4 hours at this point, and I was like, okay, we'll do another steam mop another day. But I just took really hot water, Fabuloso, and then I just cleaned my entire apartment. And by the way, I got y'all, I will link my slippers in the description box. However, my pants are very old. They're old from a Nike outlet. I don't know where to find them, so I can't link those, but my slippers I did recently get, so I will link them. And that is it for my fall reset. Here are a few clips of how my apartment looks after it's completely clean at nighttime. And then in a few more clips, I will show you what my apartment looks like in the daytime. I just wanted to give you a sneak peek of how it looks, just so you can kind of get a glimpse of what my apartment tour might look like. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for tuning in. Make sure to subscribe if you want to see that fall apartment tour coming soon. I love you guys, and I'll see you all in my next video.
So this brought around the way, instantly connected when he caught my eye. Nothing ever was the same. couldn't seem to get his picture out my mind. Then we took it all the way. I could have sworn he was just my type. Then he said to me,